Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Nick with your Monday motivational message, and I am excited to just share the next few minutes with you to just talk about some ideas and some thoughts that I truly believe that if you apply in your life as you work and you on your journey, that it would definitely help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Now, I'm going to talk about two popular words that everybody uses nowadays, and those are potential and intentionality. So, what do you think when you hear the word potential? I know when I think about potential, I think about endless possibilities. I think about the greatness that lies within that has yet to be revealed. I think about the ability to do, be, and have more. So, do you have potential? Absolutely. Everybody has potential. But what makes the difference between a person that knows that they have potential on the inside and a person that's actually walking out their potential, living their life, living on purpose, and living a life of fulfillment? I remember my freshman year in college. It was it was the best year, but it was also one of my worst years. That was one of the worst academic years of my life. And when I say worse, I mean true epic fail. And to make matters worse, when I went to my advisor to get that guidance and to get the support that I needed, I was just told that I wasn't good enough and I wasn't going to make it as a doctor, and I needed to change my dreams, change my goals because I was a failure. And I began to believe that. I began to think about that and think on it. And that self doubt and limited beliefs began to set in on myself. And at that journey, that pivotal point and that pivotal moment in my life, I had to understand what was truly within me. And as the woman of faith, I, of course, had to pray, had to ask God, I need a change. And it came that I had to understand that if I wanted a different result, I had to do some things different. But what was that different thing? What was that thing that was going to get me from where I was to where I wanted to be? And I had to realize, and I understood now, that that difference was personal growth. I had to become intentional about growing myself. Now, when I mean personal growth, I don't mean growing in education. I don't mean growing with money in statures, titles, or anything like that. Because we can all agree that there are very highly educated people in the world. We can agree that there are a lot of people out there making a lot of money. We can agree that on social media, blowing up with millions and millions and millions of followers, people are liking people, but people are still empty. People are still living unfulfilled lives, not truly tapping into their full potential, not truly reaching their capacity of what they were created and designed to do so they can be the best person that they were created to be. So what makes that difference? That difference is that personal growth. See, if you don't take time to grow yourself, to develop yourself, you're going to reach a cap, and you're going to realize that you get to a point where you're just empty and you're running on E because you haven't taken that time to intentionally develop yourself. So where do you start? How do you reach that full potential that is so much inside of you? You got to start at the beginning. You got to start with asking yourself some basic questions. What do I want to do in life? Where do I want to go? How far can I imagine myself? Can you see yourself 10, 20, 30 years from now? What do you see yourself doing? And how long will it take? See, once you start to ask yourself these questions, you get the clarity that is needed so you can then live an intentional life, because everything that you do, all the decisions that you make will be regarded and fuel that bigger picture. And then once you get that clarity, you just got to do it. You just got to jump and grow wings going down. You got to do it afraid. I just recently took the biggest leap of my life in leaving my career, my profession of 20 years as a research scientist to do this, to live a life of passion, to live a life of purpose, to adding value to people every single day. And I love it. But I had to face that fear factor. I had to face the unknown. I had to face the what other people would say, the fear of not having the resources, not having the money, not having the time or the energy or the knowledge to do what I desire and what I'm purposed to do. I had to just dump and just get it done. And I know if I can do it, you can do it too. So I just want to encourage you to, if you don't have a growth plan, if you don't have something or things that you do to grow yourself, don't have a mentor, you don't have books that you read, to take some time to actually write your plan down. What are you going to do to grow yourself? What are you going to do to build your capacity? What books are you going to read? Who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to listen to? How are you going to self proclaim with affirmations what you're going to do out of life? How are you going to get this done? Write it all down. Get a plan so you can be the best you that you were created to be. Until next time, I'm excited for this journey and I'm excited to see you all reach your full potential. Until next week, let's stay connected. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Dr. Nicole Rankin. My website is www.drnicolerankin.com, www.drnicolerankin.com, and on Facebook at Dr. Nick. So I'm excited for this journey. Looking forward to connecting with you. And until then, have an amazing week.